Michael Jackson Beat It official 4K video. I did this, I did the Thriller one before this. These are the only two videos they've upgraded to 4K. I think they're going to do Billie Jean, but they haven't done it yet. As I said in the Thriller one, I kind of would rather they uploaded the 4K version separately to give it more exposure and to just leave the old comments for the old video. And also because I can't actually find the old the pre 4K version. The only version I found with a quick search was this, uploaded 10 years ago, original versus remastered. So the remastered clearly isn't 4K if it was 10 years ago, but this is just to give an idea what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. So the 4K is clearly clearer than whatever this remastered version was, with Vegas Pro 11. Because we can see the woman here at the bar, kind of blurry, well, blurriest here in the original, and then less blurry here, and then in this 4K version a lot less blurry. So you can tell the difference there, if it's big enough, but not really. But yeah, let's go. I've heard the song before, I've watched this music video before, but not the 4K version. So I don't remember these. Are those glasses on his head? What are those? Anyway. Yeah, they are. Huh. You see, I don't... Now I'm noticing, as I did with Thriller, all these details that I didn't realize. Well, first of all, I'm noticing the yellow popping off. I don't remember this kind of... It looks kind of like a Kagoo. And his hair at the back. I don't remember seeing all this. What are those called? Dreadlocks. It's bizarre. I'm going to compare it because I don't remember that at all. Hang on. Yeah, the original one very fuzzy looking. I'm not going to keep doing this throughout, but yeah. I just wanted to check. You can see the detail, extra detailed, an extra color as well. You know, extra brown. You can really see the different ropes. I don't know what to call that, but here you can't. It just looks like one big kind of, I don't know, toffee stuck together or something. Here you can see clearly all the different worms. All right. Whenever I watch this, I get Cobra Kai vibes, because it's in the 80s and they're all dressed in that way. This is very interesting, this fur kind of vesting. Don't remember that.
You
by the way, the Thriller reaction isn't up yet because it got blocked, and so that was a long video as well. So I'm going to try cutting that down. So hopefully, I don't know, I'm probably going to get problems with this. So I'm going to be pausing. Probably won't be enough, but I'm going to try and cut things down if I can. You better leave while you can. Don't wanna be a boy, you wanna be a man. You wanna stay alive, better do what you can. So beat it, just beat it. You have to show them that you're really not scared. You're playing with your life, this ain't no truth or dare. They'll kick you, then they beat you, they'll tell you it's fair. So beat it. And also this rival gang kind of setup also makes me think of Cobra Kai and Karate Kid, but you know, I think that was the original was set in the 80s, I think. But a lot of fighting going on. You wanna be bad, just beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to beat it, beat it. Show them how to fuck it, go to shut back. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. You know, for some reason when I was watching Thriller, the difference really stood out more than this video. And I think maybe it's because of all the zombies and all the, you know, the graveyard. But even before that, I think the difference was much more striking in the Thriller film than this. This kind of feels like it was always this way, even though I know it's been upgraded. It's still kind of, I guess I've gotten used to this already. Like, now this just seems like the standard version, whereas the Thriller one seemed almost like a different version. So I was noticing all these details all the way through, and like this shot here, I don't really. I mean, if I had the original side by side, I'd probably notice, but just watching it, it just feels like more natural, I guess. Whereas Thriller, his face was green, where wasn't green, you know, originally, or it didn't look so green, and the red jacket was popping so much bolder, and all the expressions of the backing dancers were coming through. I will say earlier, this guy I noticed had red at the top of his head, and I don't remember seeing the red. I can't even see the red right now. there we go. Kind of, I don't know. I don't think I'm a fan of the fade out kind of, in the music. And in the video, the fade out. Because it's like he's still dancing. It's like he's still doing something else. I guess that's just a final kind of pose. So, as I said, I've seen all this many times before. I think this is probably one of my favorite choreographies, perhaps group choreographies that he's done. But for some reason he doesn't do this move live. Like, he doesn't do the entire thing live. The hang on, the leg thing. This bit, he doesn't do this bit live. Don't know why. Maybe he wasn't as flexible later on. Who knows? But I think they did a good job. It didn't feel as different, like I said, as Thriller. That one really stood out more. That it was upgraded. That it was, you know, the colors, the detail. This one's, you know, I'm glad they did it, because I think originally I said Thriller was 360 before, but actually I think it was 480. Because they still have the shortened version of Thriller on their channel. But Beat It, I don't think they have the original Beat It anymore. So this is where I found it. So yeah, the guy in this white jacket, I saw in the beginning. Look, there you can vaguely see the red here, but I don't think I really noticed before that he had red hair. But in this one, hang on, if I can find it. Look, it's very clear. He's got this little strip, little highlight of red there. So there are some details. It's probably a lot if you put them side by side. This guy looks kind of creepy in the back, just like this black silhouette. And this guy, I guess. So, yeah, great song. Great video. Why does his mustache look painted on here? It doesn't look real, that mustache. I bet it was fake now. It looked real in the original, look. It looked like a real mustache in these two. But in this one, it looks like it's painted on. So that is weird. I now assume that he has a painted on mustache, because it looks like it. So that was my reaction. Let me know if you noticed any details in the 4K version that wasn't in this original old grainy version. Which version do you prefer? Again, I would rather they had left up the old version so we can compare it easier, I guess. I guess the jacket looked more dull in the old version. It looked a bit more orange. Now the jacket looks more red, I think. Well, it still looks orange, but I don't know. It's definitely a bolder color, darker orange at least. It looks pretty much red. It looks pretty much. Look at that difference. Or maybe it's just the monitor, but it looks red now, whereas before it looked like a bright orange. But just in bad quality. So I hope they do the Billie Jean one. I hope they do as many as possible, because these, you know, it's been the only version I've known all these years on YouTube has been 480p versions, and it's kind of, you know, weird considering he's like the most successful artist ever, and yet his videos hadn't been upgraded forever. So glad they're getting a start on that. Let me know your thoughts below, and give this a like if you enjoyed.